a highlight later. All right. Developer update, and this is going to come into effect on the 7th of September, which is next Tuesday at 4 p.m. BST. I think everyone understands that already. That's the way it always is. We're back with another developer update, a series of posts where we go into detail on something. Yeah, cool. We get it. Skill-based matchmaking. Okay. All right. These guys fucking suck. All right, I'll stop. Right. Skill-based matchmaking. For a while now. We've been running tests. For skill-based matchmaking. We know which uses ratings to match you with other players rather than ranks. The most recent test exceeded our expectations, and we'll be rolling the system out indefinitely with the 5.2 update. The most recent SBMM test resulted in fairer matches across the board for players of all skill levels, especially low to mid-skilled players. High skill players would see the most variance in their matches due to the low number of players, and with high ratings, it's lonely at the top. Oh, God. Through their matches would still be more consistent compared to rank-based matchmaking. I will say the solo matchmaking was better. The Survivor. I just felt that the last test solo Survivor was better. Survivor Friends just felt decent, I guess. I didn't really... But solo Survivor felt better, and I can definitely say that. For Killer, it was all over the place still. I guess. Like they're saying, though, it's lonely at the top. It's hard to find, constant, really good survivors, I guess. So that's probably why there's some discrepancies, which they obviously can't help with. I don't think they can really do too much about that. During peak hours, 99% of matches formed were what we consider reasonably balanced, with your odds of escaping or killing a survivor varying within 25% of the average. Better yet, 75% of all matches fell within a 5% chance. This is a huge step up from rank-based matchmaking, where 99% of matches saw a 45 variation and 75 matches saw a 25% variation. Additionally, while matches were fairer, matchmaking times remained the same. Yeah, they were fine. The matchmaking times were fine. They were fine, I guess. Similar. I don't like these percentages, by the way. I'd like to see something a little bit more concrete, but that's just a critique on my end. I don't really care about this. As the reader who doesn't see any of their data, I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Because I have nothing to compare it to, so it's actually really stupid to do that. Yeah, okay, cool. I could go on about that all day. Skill-based matchmaking will also allow us to collect more detailed statistics for our design team to work, seeing how a perk or power performs among the top 5% of players. This data will allow us to make more meaningful tweaks and balanced decisions in the future. You've had the game for 5 years. You know how good a perk is. Don't give me that shit. Rank changes and rewards. So the rank things do matter. Okay, cool. You may be wondering, with skill-based matchmaking enabled full-time, what will happen to ranks? Ranks will become grades. Okay. Okay. So we gotta call them grades now. Hey guys, my name's MrGimms. I'm a grade 1 killer. Fuck. I'm a grade 1 killer, guys. Oh my god. Fuck. Ranks will become grades and feature all new icons ranging from ash to iridescent. Why couldn't you just be like every other fucking game? You can increase your grade by earning pips. So you are doing it off the pips system. Just like before, though there's now a limit to how many pips you can lose. On the 13th of each month, grades reset to Ash 4, the lowest grade, and you'll and you'll receive 250,000 depending on blood points, depending on how far you've managed to climb. You'll be rewarded for each role separately, so playing both sides can reapply double the awards. Are we actually calling them grades? That is the silliest shit. That is the silliest shit I've ever heard. Why don't we just call them ranks? What the hell? Exactly, Cyclo. Like every other game. Why did you have to be different? Grades. Only noobs are Ash grade. Because it's grades now, just like in school. Fuck this game. Okay, I'm not going to read all that because that's them backpatting themselves. We've got a few more changes to get through, so... Oh, is there any more? Okay, hang on. We're through... Yeah, okay, cool. First, we've... Okay, this is about the Cenobite, by the way, Pinhead. First, we've polished the way chains spawn to make them perform more consistently. We've fixed an issue which could cause chains to spawn behind the obstacles and corners and immediately break. Okay, that's good. There is no suitable place to spawn the chain. The system will now attempt to spawn another chain much sooner. That's cool. Finally, if a chain is broken by the environment or the Cenobite himself, so the Cenobite can actually break the chain. That's really stupid. They're keeping that in. A new chain will spawn. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, okay. These changes will make chains much more effective in tight areas with lots of obstacles. Okay. That's really cool. I like that. It's a good change. We've also simplified the way chain hunt works. On the PTB, the number of chains that spawn during the hunt would depend on the number of survivors remaining. Oh, okay. Instead, the hunt will now always spawn a cluster of 3 chains, with each chain appearing 3 seconds apart, with an increasing interval between clusters. That's all good. This will keep the hunt feeling more meaningful. Okay, that's cool. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, and it won't get out of hand because survivors will die. Yeah, it'll get less and less and less. Okay, that's great. That's a good change. Finally, deciding when to solve the lament configuration is something we want to leave up to you. But keeping it forever shouldn't be ideal. In the PTB, the survivor carrying the box would have a chain spawn and attempt to latch onto them every few seconds while they were interacting with something. This would slow your progress down but could be worthwhile trade-off of preventing chain hunts entirely. We're changing the lament configuration to only pause the timers of other survivors, but not the carrier. This means if the person holding the box neglects it for too long, a chain hunt will start for them only. That's kind of cool. This chain hunt is in addition to the occasional chains that spawned while interacting with... Okay, this is really good. This is really good. I like that. That's all good. This is all good. This is all good. I'm happy with that. I've got a few more changes. Yeah, hopefully we've tweaked a few things. Tweaked gateway placement to be easier on maps with multiple floors. Great. I complained about that in the PTB. Cool. Added a brief immunity period to chains after being unhooked. Yeah, that seems fair enough. Added a maximum control time for gateways. The Cenobite's power is meant to be fast-paced and used in a chase, not to be placed somewhere and wait. Yeah, that's cool. 6 seconds is fucking heaps of time. Added a brief cooldown to the solve interaction to prevent spamming 1 second. Okay, cool. Yeah, good. Increased blood points for the Cenobite scoring event. Okay. Did they fix his chain time? Oh. Oh, they didn't do that. His massive problem was the fact that you don't chain them for very long. Wow. Well, that's all a big pile of shit then. Because, yeah, none of this matters. Yeah, they didn't listen again. Yeah, not gonna lie, NGNL. fuck? They didn't fix it. I like some of the changes they've done for him, though. And how you doing, Taza? Good to see you. No, Taza, it all goes out the window as well now. Yeah, that's fair enough. All of this was good, though, Taza. Like, all of this was really good, up until the fact that they didn't even bring up the chains. That's the problem with them. Before we sign off, we wanted to take a moment to reassure you that the team was still actively working on various performance issues affecting some platforms. Each bug needs to be investigated, fixed separately, but we have some... Yeah, fine. The first fixes will be in 5.2. Okay, so we're getting a bug fix as well at 5.2, which will address the hitches when using Dead Hard, powering a generator, or healing a survivor. There's a lot more wrong with the game than that, but yes, that's fine. That's fine if you want to fix that first. Yeah, fuck. Damn, they didn't fix the chain breaking. That the one thing that's his weakness. Like the one thing that's his massive weakness. Damn behavior. Looks like he didn't take feedback again. Oh well.